How do you guys feel about seasonal products here in Japan? Because, every country in the world has like seasonal products and stuff.
I
feel...
I guess so, yeah.
It's
just not as heavily advertised.
But like Japan take it to the next level, whereas half the shelf sometimes I feel is like seasonal products.
Yeah, everything is seasonal. Everything is premium as well.
Man, I get it now. I remember they would talk about it in the animes. They were like, man,
in the animes,
they're like, you don't know the pain until your favorite item has been removed from the konbini.
Yeah,
and I feel that because
I feel that as well.
So many items that I just liked, for some reason, the items that I specifically like would just randomly get removed. from the konbini. And I'll be like, oh, it'll be back next week.
Not gonna lie, every time I walk into a konbini and I see something is like new, I'm just like, oh, I might grab one of those.
Yeah, I don't know, because like
I don't want to try it. I want to get attached.
That's exactly how I feel now.
Betrayed.
I've been like so many times living in Japan. I go to a company, I try out this new new product that's only available for spring because it's like the spring special or the winter special products. Try it, absolutely love it, and then a few months later it just disappears. I'm like, fuck, man, I want it now. You've given me a craving and you've removed the craving, and now I'm gonna have to wait all year
for it to maybe come back.
Yeah, for it to maybe come back, because it might not even come back.
I hate that when they like bring out like a new strong zero flavor.
Yeah,
and I'm just like, man, this is way better than the standard flavors. Too bad it's only around for 2 weeks, and I'll never see it again once it's gone.
Yeah, because it's not just like items. Sometimes there's like menu items in like restaurants as well that are only available during certain seasons.
I mean, I feel the biggest problem with that is that the one thing in Japanese, like especially supermarkets and restaurants, that they love to do that whole like seasonal premium shit is with fruits.
Oh God!
Right?
We've ranted about fruits.
We've ranted about fruits, but like I remember, like I went to I don't remember if it was a Royal Host. I went to a Royal Host, and they were doing this like seasonal thing with grapes.
Right,
like the green grapes, like the muskets. And I tried a few of them because I like green grapes, and I was like, "Oh, this is really nice." Went back the next week and it was gone. I'm like, "Fucking hell, this is really premium, isn't it?" It's like I swear it was only on the menu for like 3 days, and it's just gone.
Yeah, I swear they take like limited time sales to like another level here, because it feels like a lot of things are just very limited. It's a limited edition something. It's a limited edition product.
I mean, one can argue that that's like very good marketing.
It is very good marketing.
Like people will look at something premium being like, well, I guess if I can only get it now, I should get it now.
It is kind of cool going into a place and just having stuff be new constantly. But then there is also that fact of like, I did really like this one thing and you took it away from me.
Yeah.
So I'm very sad.
It's like the same thing whenever you travel to a new like prefecture or something, and there's like we talked about before, every prefecture has a specialty and an item you can only get in that prefecture.
Every prefecture will tell you that this is the best rice in Japan. So every prefecture will tell you it's all the fucking same.
So like definitely living in Japan, I've tried more, like I've gone out of my comfort zone with trying new products and new sweets and new foods and everything. But at the same time, I've just found more cravings that I can't get on a normal basis anymore because it's only available from a certain prefecture.
Yeah, what was the fucking maple cakes that we bought from the manju that we bought from like Hiroshima? Those were so fucking good. But the problem is you can only buy them in fucking Hiroshima, so it's just like cool.
Yeah, I'm not really a sweet person, but then we bought those and I ate one and I was like, fuck, I want to eat all of them.
I was really pissed off that I bought the tiny box.
I only bought a tiny box.
Could have gotten the pack of 24, but instead I got the pack of 8.
Because you never know. Sometimes you try out this new thing. You're like, it's all right. It's mid. It's whatever, right? But sometimes you find that really amazing product, and you're like, fuck.
But then on the contrary, isn't it amazing when you find that one regional thing that you think you're never going to see in Tokyo, and then just one random shop sells it?
Yeah,
fuck yeah, man.
Fuck yeah. Like, I remember, like, in Tochigi, for example, they have this thing called lemon milk.
Yeah.
Which I fucking love. And it's like, it was a regional specific thing for the longest time. And I was like, well, fuck, I got to make a trip up to Tochigi every time I want this.
Yeah.
So I would always buy it in bulk when I would come back home.
Naturally.
But of course, it doesn't last, right? And then the craving comes back and I get fucking regressions of it. But then I remember I walked into like a random konbini once and they were just selling it.
Right.
And it was like fucking, it was like fucking El Dorado, you know? It was just like, the secret was here all along. Fucking bought all that shit and then brought it back and I was like, all right, no, put it on Google Maps. This is the konbini that sells the lemon milk.
Man, the Sapporo special thingy beer, what is it? What's it called again?
Sapporo beer?
No. It's what's the prefecture called? Hokkaido.
Hokkaido, yeah.
I completely forgot for a second there. Yeah, Hokkaido, the Sapporo beer tastes way better when they have like the the Sapporo, actual Sapporo beer.
Yeah.
It tastes so good. I wanted to bring so much back, but it's heavy.
Does it actually make a difference though?
I genuinely think it tastes much
Really?
better. Yeah.
It's weird. I think Sapporo in Japan tastes worse than I remember it tasting abroad. I don't know. It's weird. Maybe it's because I have it way more often now. But when I had Sapporo like on tap somewhere else, I was like, oh, this is so much better than the beer that the other beer that we have.
But I think it's because you're comparing it to other beers, right? Like I remember Asahi tasting infinitely better in Australia.
Yeah, now it tastes shit.
Now it tastes like
I don't
shit.
know why.
Yeah, Asahi does
But
taste
now
bad.
I'm more scared to go back to Australia and have the shit beer in Australia. I'm like, if I think Asahi is mid now, which used to be like god tier before,
Yeah.
I don't want to drink a VB, right? Like I
Yeah,
feel like
yeah.
I'm gonna throw up drinking that shit.
God, I can't imagine going back and going like drinking a Carling again. Oh god.
Yeah, but so Carling is like piss water in the UK.
Yeah.
It's like one of
Yeah.
the worst beers. And there'll be sports bars in Japan that are like, we're partnered with Carling.
I know.
We sell Carling and Carlsberg here.
I've seen that before because
or Budweiser.
yeah.
Budweiser.
Yeah, because I've seen like special restaurants. They sell like this Thai beer called Singer beer, and it's like in Thailand, it's like the dirtiest, cheapest beer you can get. Like they don't even put it on tap. They put it in like a can. You know what I mean?
The tinnies. The tinnies are the fucking worst.
And in Japan, they on a menu like 500 yen for a little can of Singer beer.
Fresh
from Thailand.
Yeah, it's like who is gonna go to Japan and be like, oh, we have exclusive Heineken in bottle, 700 yen, please. It's like, what? No.
Heineken in Amsterdam is
Yeah, it's very
fucking
good.
great.
It's
Okay,
very
Heineken
know.
in Amsterdam is good.
Well, but
Yeah.
beer wherever it's brewed is the best.
Well, yeah. It's like, I had a fucking, oh my God, I'm blanking here, the Irish one.
Guinness.
Guinness.
Yeah, Guinness in Ireland
Yeah,
is
I had a
like-
Guinness in Ireland is
better.
like,
Guinness in Ireland does hit different.
yeah, it's fucking amazing.
yeah.
But then I had a Guinness here on tap.
Why would
and
you do that?
Because they were having it on tap, so I was curious. I was like, all right, well, Guinness in Ireland is so good.
I do that every time
Yeah,
as well.
yeah. I was like, oh, they have Guinness on tap here in Japan. Let me see.
Why'd you do it just to get hurt all over again?
Because you hold out the hope, right?
Yeah.
You hold out the hope, but maybe this is the one.
Yeah.
Maybe this is the place
It's
that
like
can recreate.
it's like this pub might be the SSR pool.
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
It's like,
exactly.
It's like this might be the one.
Maybe this is the one, and every time I get disappointed,
Yeah.
It's
it's
never
like,
going to be the one. It's
No.
never going to be the one.
I was like, every time I see like Irish pub in Tokyo, I was like,
Yeah.
is that the one? Is that the one place that I can go?
It's because it's not even in Tokyo; it's worldwide for me. And like every time I see a Guinness on tap, because it has to be
Yeah.
on tap, never that can shit.
Oh, no.
But like it has to be on tap because I'm like, it's on tap. Maybe this is the one.
Yeah.
Maybe they figured out the secret, and
they
I'm
never
still
do.
waiting.
It's just
If anyone in the world has ever tasted the Guinness outside of Ireland that tastes as good as in
delusional.
Ireland,
They're delusional if they
please,
think so.
please
Yeah.
hit me
I
up.
need to
with
know.
that.
I need
and
to
I
know
will
where that
literally
is.
travel to that fucking place to
Why
try it.
not just travel to Ireland, Gone?
But yeah, I'll just go to Ireland at that point.
No, I'm curious. I'm curious to see if there's any place outside
it
of
doesn't
Ireland.
travel well, you know? That's the sad truth of it, Gone.
It's
You
like
know?
kangaroo as well. Like that shit does not travel.
I'm okay
When
with
it's
it. I'm okay with that staying in Australia, actually.
Dude, I had a kangaroo steak here in Japan at an Outback Steakhouse of all fucking
Why?
places. Just because I was curious. And I was like, man, this shit does not travel. I found that out on that day that kangaroo does not travel.
You know what's also bizarre? When I was in Hokkaido, I was at a train station, and it was like 11 a.m. And
Yeah.
there was so many people drinking beer in the station.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just like everyone.
Just
Like,
chilling.
every kind of like, group you can imagine, like young girls, old men, young men. They were all just chilling in the station, just drinking a Sapporo beer.
Yeah.
And I'm like, this is weird.
Just
right?
water to them, right?
Everyone's just drinking beer at like 11 a.m. What the fuck?
Yeah,
Like
it's-
in the train station, like
Yeah.
the like public waiting area. It's just so bizarre.
It's like that in Okinawa as well, but instead of beer, it's awamori, which is essentially just really fucking strong. It's basically Okinawan vodka. That's the only way to describe it.
Because I forget sometimes about the public drinking laws here,
Drink so much,
yeah.
which you can drink publicly here. Because I feel like I didn't expect to see so many people drinking in the daytime in Japan. Like I get surprised when I see an izakaya open because I'm like, who the fuck is going to an izakaya at like 12 a.m. for
Oh,
lunch?
you'll see them and they'll be drinking a bevy. And you're
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
oh,
exactly.
Jesus
I'm like,
Christ.
okay.
I never thought that the concept of like lunchtime beer was a thing here until
Yeah.
I saw it for myself.
Yeah.
I was like, wow, they're actually having
And
lunchtime
it's always
beers.
it's like it's the people you don't expect because it's always like the old people, right?
Yeah,
the
yeah,
old
yeah.
retired people are just like, hey, let's just have a
yeah,
lunchtime
just
beer.
crack open a beer
I mean,
at like
in-
12 p.m.
To be fair, in the UK, that's all the old people do as well.
Yeah,
If you ever
that's
go to Weatherspoons at like midday, you'll always see the same old people downing pints
Yeah.
at like 12, and you're like, it's okay, they'll be asleep by 4 anyway. So
Yeah,
it doesn't matter.